Minglawa and welcome to Myanmar Today. I am Henry Zin with the latest news and reports from around Myanmar. Agajo brings us a first report on buses to run for university students during exam period. Zweman's coverage on gold price that's likely to increase in Myanmar. Dora Swezin has the story on digitizing HR management. Williamson's bringing us the report on the inauguration of MHK Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Before we get to the reports, let's take a look at the local news. A launch ceremony of the joint industrial complex between Myanmar and the Republic of Korea was held on Wednesday, together with a forum to discuss a partnership for development and prosperity. ROK President Moon Jae-in and Vice President Min-sui attended the two events held at the Lotte Hotel in Yangon. Korea International Trade Association's chairman and CEO Kim Young-ju and UMFCCI's chairman Uzo Min-win extended greetings to the attendees. ROK President Moon Jae-in also attended the signing ceremony of MOUs for 9 Korean companies which will be investing in Myanmar. Then, the launch ceremony of the Korea-Myanmar Economic Industrial Complex was held. ROK President Moon Jae-in, Vice President Min-sui, Union Minister Woo Han-zo, and Yangon Region's Chief Minister Woo Pyo-min-tae drove the ceremonial stakes to launch the project. At the ceremony, Yangon Region Government and KB Kookmin Bank signed an MOU for financial cooperation in the real estate sector. The regional government and Korea Land Housing Corporation also signed an MOU for the preliminary survey of the Dalat New City project. The UMFCCI and the Buri Financial Group also signed an MOU for cooperation in economic development, holding economic forums regularly and exchange of economic information between the two countries. A ceremony to accept donations from the Road and Bridge BOT Entrepreneurs Association to provide aid to flood-affected regions was held at the Presidential Palace in Naypyidaw on Wednesday. Vice President Henry Zin, who is also chairman of the National Disaster Management Committee, delivered a speech at the ceremony. In his speech, the Vice President said climate change has caused natural disasters to become more frequent and powerful, to the point that they are seen as something normal rather than uncommon. He said as the culture of cooperation between the government, the public, businesses, and humanitarian organizations increase, they will be able to provide better protection and aid to those afflicted by natural disasters. The Vice President expressed gratitude on behalf of the affected people and the committee to the donors as this rainy season has seen much floods and landslides. He hoped they would be able to continue providing aid in conjunction with the government if similar disasters occur in the future. A representative of the donors, Woo Ye-min, gave a short briefing about the donation for the rescue and rehabilitation efforts for people affected in Mon State, Kayin State, and the Ninai region. The donors then handed over 45 million kyats to the Vice President, who gave certificates of honor in return. The Union Attorney General's office launched a refresher course for mid-level law officers on Wednesday. Woo Tun-tung-woo, the Attorney General of the Union, made an opening remark on the refresher course conducted in Naypyidaw. The Attorney General said that legal officers need to cooperate with relevant departments and partner organizations for effective implementation in justice for public in line with the strategic plan of the UAGO entitled Moving Forward to the Rule of Law. He also suggested the trainees to explore knowledge in cybercrime, intellectual property, and money laundering cases, as well as criminal proceedings. The 3-week refresher course was attended by 34 trainees, and it aims to promote capacity in legal advice for bail, international and business treaties, lawsuits and legal proceedings, and administration in line with the laws, bylaws, and the existing laws of the UAGO and other legal proceedings. That's all with the local news, and we shall dive right into our first report. Yangon Region Transport Authority told media on Wednesday that reserved buses will be running for university students commuting during the exam period. Ula Aung, the Joint Secretary of YRTA, gave a detailed explanation on the bus route and plan at the YRTA's regular meeting with media.
Yangon Region Transport Authority told media on Wednesday that reserved buses will be running for the university students commuting during the exam period. Wu Laao, the Joint Secretary of YRTA, gave the detailed explanation on the bus route and plan at the YRTA's regular meeting with media. University students across Myanmar are having their midterm exams in September. It is noted that YRTA arranges buses reserved for the university students at this time around to ensure they get to the exam room conveniently and punctually. For more on this, Ula'al, the Joint Secretary of YRTA, said,
We prioritize the places where the location is far and commuting is challenging. For example, arrangement for the universities in Southern District. Take Mobi Technological University as an example. When we arrange the route for the students heading to Mobi Technological University, the buses coming from Taojan heads to Chaotayong bus stop. So what we do is we start the bus route from Technological University so that the students going to Technological University finds it convenient to take the bus during this exam period. For example, bus number 37s come from Mobi to downtown, but the students passengers want to commute from downtown, so we will reverse the route.
He also added that the reserved buses are aimed to assist the system when the regular buses face challenges. He continued to explain the areas these reserved buses will run for the university students.
What I am explaining is the rule is in terms of area. For Southern District, Tanlin Bridge is a hurdle, and the Yingong intersection and roundabouts are the hurdles in Western District. Another route is Mobi. As the distance is very far, we reverse the route. It is not just for one school we are considering, but it's for all the schools.
According to the data by YRTA, about 60 buses ran for over 1,700 students per day in the morning and afternoon in previous semester exam period. YRTA will also run 70 buses for the students from 7 to 9 a.m. during the examination period this semester. Yangon bus service is the main transportation for the people in Yangon. A total of 6,635 registered vehicles under the management of YRTA, and out of this number, more than 4,500 vehicles are being run daily in Yangon and provide transportation service to nearly 2 million passengers in Yangon. At the press conference, YRTA also announced that city transit with Scania buses will be starting by the last week of September. The bus line will operate with 39 Scania buses from Aomingala bus station and around the city. The bus fare is reported to be 1,000 kyats for the whole route. The terminals for these city transit buses are in the process of construction, and other facilities are ready for the kickoff. It is also noted that about 2,540 cars have cooperated with the YRTA to be registered as city taxi. This is Agajo reporting for Myanmar International Radio.
That's a report on buses to run for university students during exam period. Stay with us. Zueman brings us the second report, and then we'll take a look at the stocks and currency exchange rates right after that. The global trade tensions and record high in gold rates also have a huge impact on the local market. This year, local gold rate rose to its highest level. So we find out which are the key factors in market instability, how the related business association and how the government copes with these issues, and much more. Also, we've learned valuable guidelines from Myanmar Gold Entrepreneurs Association. Let's find out more with our reporter, Zueman.
Gold prices can be seen likely to continue to increase after it hit record height according to the gold entrepreneurs. In 2019, it reached to the highest record ever, leading to an unstable market. The government also plays an important role in market stability by making arrests for market manipulators. But at the moment, the ongoing global prices and currency exchange rates have become key factors to the increase. In July, the pure gold price reached to around 1 million kyats per 16.329 grams, and it climbs to around 1.2 million kyats and 1.256 million kyats in August and September, compared to $1,525 per ounce for global price. We find out more on global gold price and its market, interviewing Umu Al, the owner of the Exchange Gold and Jewelry Shop.
With gold prices soaring up in local market, the industry's business has been slowed down. We don't see any sign of significant decline as yet. We think it will probably remain at the current rate, above 1.25 million kyats. The main reason is the increase in global prices as well as a huge decline in resources extracted from local gold mining process. In comparison with global price, here we have such a fair price in local market. That's why I don't see any trace of significant fall or rise. The price is fair at the moment, not very much different in local and global markets. A sudden high can lead to business slowdown. Trade can stand still with almost no sellers or buyers. In our country, it's quite common that during monsoon seasons, trading is cooling off. As a result, business is not quite good throughout the wet seasons. Still, there is yet another reason. The price doesn't fall again after it hit a record high in percentage, with a direct impact in trading, and weather condition also becomes a matter. We have quite good weather here in Yangon, but some states have affected from severe floods. Above all, China-US trade tension and also higher global gold prices lead to business decline compared to previous year.
As local rate has begun on the rise, Myanmar Gold Entrepreneurs Association gives necessary guidelines for gold trading to make sure market stability, where buyers and sellers should take accountabilities using cut-down payment that can avoid potential trade disputes. And they also call for to avoid any verbal contract. It also helps sort out unnecessary conflicts during the trade. The association closely works together with Yangon Region Gold Entrepreneurs Association and other members in respective regions and states. The fluctuation in basic commodities price depends on the gold rate. Utong Win, the owner of Utong Jewelry Shop, also explained us how the association helps settle acceptable market despite being impossible to control the whole market.
Our local gold market is quite normal, but there may be fluctuation depending on global market. Myanmar is rich in natural resources, also a gold-producing country. We hardly buy gold imports from other countries, so we can run gold trading business on our own here in Myanmar at a reasonable price range. Our association supports for a regular flow and keeps the prices range stable in gold trading with business collaboration with members, but it is very common that the price fluctuation depends on global market. We cannot control it, and gold trading cannot be done in terms of estimation. Both global market fluctuation and estimations can lead to market instability, so we prefer cash down payment system in gold trading. As an association, we requested the members to comply with. During these days, our business is not quite good, with less demand, but it is sad the business loan have to be paid back to the bank. So some people withdraw their cash from the bank and buy the gold.
There is a little slide in global rate on yesterday down to $1,524 previously expected to surge up to $1,700. Local price for pure gold also increased from 1.262 million tets to 1.267 million tets during the same day.
That's a report on gold price that's likely to increase in Myanmar. Let's take a look at the currency rates from Myanmar Central Bank. $1 is at 1,529 kyats. 1 Chinese renminbi is at 213 kyats. €1 is at 1,684 kyats. 1 pound sterling is at 1,858 kyats. 1 Singapore dollar is at 1,103 kyats. 1 Malaysian ringgit is at 363 kyats. 1 Thai baht is at 49 kyats, and the Indian rupee is at 21 kyats. Gold is trading at $1,543. Silver is at $19, and Brent crude oil is at $56. On the Yangon Stock Exchange, FMI dropped 500 at 11,500. MTSH remains at 4,200. MCB remains at 8,400. FPB remains at 25,000. TMH remains at 3,050. You're with MI Radio's Myanmar Today. You can go to our website at miradio.com.mm and listen to our radio programs live on the website. If you're on FM, catch us on 96.1 FM in Yangon, 96.5 in Mandalay, and 96.7 in Naypyidaw. Or you can simply download MI Radio app on both iOS and Android devices so you can listen to our radio programs on the go very conveniently. All right, let's move on to the next report. Most businesses in Myanmar are getting familiar with cloud system by using it in most of the operations. HR management, one of the key factors for the development of a business, can also get easier by using cloud system. Our reporter DJ Henry Zin will give us more information on why HR management should be digitized.
HR management is one of the important factors of a business to perform better, and at the same time, it is quite complicated to have accurate management of human resources, which can lead the business to success. In the age of advanced technology, most of the status of business operations are done with internet-based systems. HR management also should be updated with advanced technology for better administration within the organization. Cloud system has already introduced in most of the businesses in Myanmar, and now there are the software launching using cloud system for HR management.
The internet penetration rate has been growing very fast, so it's quite affordable in terms of internet for everybody. I'm sure you can probably get a cheaper package here, so that is going to be, affordable for everybody at the current rate. And I think in terms of empowering employees to be able to access internet was going to have other benefits to the organization as well, in terms of elevating their technology, creating a digital culture, make them more innovative, come up with better ideas to improve their operations. You don't need to worry about having your own server hardware. And number two, you will be able to have mobile access for all the employees. I think that is the most important one, especially in places like Myanmar, because not every employee have PCs, but they have mobile phone. The cloud-based HR software may be new to you, but I strongly believe that it's going to benefit the business in terms of productivity, efficiency. So please give it a try.
I think one of the key things for management to be successful about is that they need to find a way to engage the new wave of employees that's coming on right now. All the younger millennials, the ones who are more technological savvy. You have to pay more attention to them, because in the future economy, it's all about human resources. Right, it's all about HR. It's all about getting the most out of the employee. You're no longer just manufacturing goods. You actually it's more intellectual based industry, and this is where the world is going.
In the huge companies, there are over 100 employees, so it is quite difficult to engage with all of them.
benefit administration
Because of the digital system, we can see many benefits within an organization, such as better employees benefit administration, tracking, and engagement between HR department and the employees. Back then, the employees communicated with HR department only when they need some information. In a digital platform, it can build more connection and the response rate from HR department will also be faster. We can obtain the practical effectiveness as well as enhance the employee efficiency.
Of course, it will cost more for using automatic cloud system than using the manual system because it have to be bought from the specific companies. However, the digital platform can bring less errors, more transparency, and most importantly, employee engagement.
If you are growing a business by looking at the costs, then it's very difficult to grow the business because you're not really looking at what can help you grow the business, because cost is about return of investment. The employee spends 3 hours more or 10% more. If they're just 10% more happy with your organization, or they're more productive, 10%, everyone is 10% more productive with the organization, you can imagine the returns, the multiplying effect to the company on the whole. So I think companies should look at it from the other perspective, which how do you motivate your employees and how do you engage your employees, rather than trying to decide how to squeeze the cost down from employees, because in the end of it all, it's your business that is going to impact your business.
It is found out that most of the organizations in Myanmar became interested in cloud system, and the ways of HR management are getting improved. Through the developed businesses with better administration, it can also enhance the quality of human resources as well as the economy of the country. That's all for now. This is DJ Henry Zin from MI Radio.
That's a report on digitizing HR management. Well, here's our last report on the inauguration of MHK Chamber of Commerce and Industry. With the aim of accelerating economy between expertise from both Myanmar and Hong Kong, Myanmar-Hong Kong Chamber of Commerce and Industry was inaugurated on Tuesday at Sule Shangri-La Hotel in Yangon. Since Hong Kong is the fourth largest investor in Myanmar, it is an essential economic partner for Myanmar. With the forming of MHK CCI, businesses in Myanmar will have a platform to work with other international business groups as well. Williamson tells us more.
A group of people with the common goal for Myanmar and Hong Kong form Myanmar-Hong Kong Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which was inaugurated on 3rd of September at Sule Shangri-La Hotel in Yangon. This group of people comes from a variety of businesses such as legal, insurance, private equity, trading, engineering, marine, logistics, hotel, property development, media, airline, and trade promotion organization. The Chamber will achieve its objectives by actively making recommendations to the government of Myanmar and Hong Kong on improving laws and regulations that would facilitate trade and investment, by means of setting up industry-specific working groups and contributing to bring opportunities to members. The Chamber will also provide tangible support to members who would like to do business with or through Hong Kong, such as facilitation for visa application, support and access to Hong Kong Trade Development Council's world-class trade events in Yangon, discounted hotel accommodation in Hong Kong, amongst others. Speaking at the inauguration ceremony of MHK Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mr. Edgar Guan, the chairman of MHKCCI, said, "Through this MHKCCI, the chambers hopes to bridge the two systems and two very important investment destinations. Myanmar and Hong Kong share the similar value on ecosystem based on the common goal. Myanmar is a frontier market with much potential, young and energetic population, together with increasing openness to foreign trade and investment makes it an attractive market. Hong Kong, on the other hand, is an international financial and trading center. It doesn't only have the funds, but also the various expertise needed for Myanmar's economic development, such as legal, planning, engineering, finance, and others. Hong Kong also serves as an excellent platform for Myanmar products to sell internationally, as Hong Kong is the trade fair capital of Asia. Speaking at the inauguration ceremony, U Pyo Min Ding, Yangon Region Chief Minister, also said,
After forming of MHKCCI, UMFCCI will be able to work widely than ever with other international enterprise organizations, especially between Myanmar and Hong Kong. I am glad to see the improvement in business sectors. This is what we have been working for, and we welcome this step. And we hope to extend the business further between Myanmar and Hong Kong in the future as well. Another important thing is, in the midst of transition and developmental sectors, we open door for investments for this sector. Yangon Region government has formed Yangon Project Bank with the aim to collaborate with private sectors. I also hope that the expertise from Myanmar in Hong Kong will also be beneficial through this chamber.
U Aung Naing U, the Permanent Secretary for the Ministry of Investment and Foreign Economic Relations, said,
Hong Kong is an essential business partner for Myanmar in terms of investment. Hong Kong is the fourth largest investor in Myanmar. The investment from Hong Kong includes a variety of sectors such as agriculture, natural gas, real estate, manufacturing, and other services. As we inaugurate MHKCCI today, we will be able to closely work together with expertise from Hong Kong. This chamber will play an essential role in attracting investors to Myanmar as well. By forming MHKCCI, we from the government side will also be able to work conveniently with the authority of Hong Kong. Therefore, we warmly welcome forming this kind of economic chamber.
This is Wen Lin reporting for MIL Radio.
That's all the reports we have for today. Now let's have a look around on the international landscape. In Hong Kong, illegal protesters started gathering around noon on August 31st. Some protesters were spotted waving American flags at the scene. Police launched anti-riot action in accordance with the law. On Tuesday, the chief executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, Mrs. Carrie Lam, met with the media before the chief executive's executive meeting. She rumored resignation rumors at the press conference. Lin Zhengyue said that she had never asked the Central Committee for resignation and believed that she could lead the team to help Hong Kong out of the dilemma. Lin Zhengyue also said that he will do his utmost to change the current confrontation in Hong Kong. The SAR government will establish a platform to dialogue and communicate with people from all walks of life.
现在香港面对的暴力升级的问题，我们非常担心。我相信是香港绝大部分市民不愿意见到的。 所以我们共同的首要的目标就是把这个暴力停下来。I told myself repeatedly in the last 3 months that I and my team should stay on to help Hong Kong and to help Hong Kong in a very difficult situation and to serve the people of Hong Kong. That remains my position. 就係我仍然係認為我可以帶領我個團隊幫香港去走出呢個困局。
Well, that's all we have on Myanmar Today. Catch the show on MITV every evening, Monday to Friday at 8:30. You can also join me on MI Radio from 7:30 a.m. to 8 a.m., 1 to 1:30 p.m., and from 7:30 to 8 in the evening. Don't forget to drop your comments and messages on our Facebook posts. We'll be back with more news and reports. Thank you for joining us. I'm Henry Zin. Have a great day, everyone.